there is one phrase given by Periyavachan Pillai, Kattipon pole avan, Panippan pole avan Tirunamam, அவன் தன்னை இல்லை செய்கிறவர்களும் அவன் திருநாமம் கொண்டு காரியங்கொள்ளா நிற்பர். வியாதி பரிகாரார்த்தமாக திருநாம சங்கீர்த்தனத்தை நியமித்தால் அப்போதே அத்தை செய்யா நிற்பர். மாதృகாதகனுக்கும் கை நொந்தால் அம்மே என பிராப்தி உண்டாமா போலே திருநாமம் சொல்லுகைக்கு சர்வரும் அதிகாரிகள். திருநாமம் சொல்லுகைக்கு யோக்கியத்தை சம்பாதிக்க வேண்டா, இதுதானே யோக்கியத்தையை பண்ணி கொடுக்க வற்று. Let me translate it for you. தமிழே புரிஞ்சிருக்கும் உங்கள் பாதி பேருக்கு. பட் ஸ்டில் ஃபார் தோஸ் who not understand, let me translate in English. கட்டிப்பொன் போலே அவன். Now we are going to discuss about the superiority, that namams are better than God. How are they better? How are they sweeter? Bhagavan is like pure gold, 24 karat, which would mean that not much of use, Swami. You can invest and keep him inside, but not for a ring, not for a necklace, nothing. Nadakad. But if it's 22 karat, that is panippon, ornamental gold. You will have to add 2% of copper there. Then reduce it to 22. It was 22 earlier days, but இப்பெல்லாம் வேலை ஒன்றும் கட்டுப்படியால். ஆனால் it has dropped to 18, 16, what not. ஆனால் இப்பெல்லாம் இருக்கிறது 18 karat gold or 16 karat gold, and that is nama, because that can only be made to a jewelry. You can use only a gold that's an ornamental gold. You cannot use pure gold. Bhagavan is pure gold and nama is ornamental gold. இதுதான் சொல்கிறாரோ. This was written 800 years ago. Bhagavan is pure gold, but nama is ornamental gold. We can use it. கட்டிப்பொன் போலே அவன், பணிப்பன் போலே அவன் திருநாமம், அவன் தன்னை இல்லை செய்கிறவர்களும். Note this point. Those who deny God would not deny his nama. அது என்ன சுவாமி? He denies the existence of God. He is an atheist. But still, he accepts his name. ஏன்னா, to deny his existence, you have to take his name. அது வேணும் இல்லையோ? நான் இப்போ கண்ணன் கிடையாது. No, Krishna does not exist. If I keep on repeating, does not exist, it may mean that I do not exist. அதனால் அவன் ரொம்ப ஜாக்கிரதையாக இருப்பான். Even a Nastika would say, no, your God Krishna does not exist. Now, do you accept the name or not? Let God does not exist, fine. But God's name, அது இருக்கு. அது இருக்குன்னா you say the very person is not existing, then why do you use his name? Swami, I only refuse his existing, but not his names. இது எப்படி இருக்குன்னா, அவன் தன்னை இல்லை செய்கிறவர்களும் அவன் திருநாமம் கொண்டு காரியம் கொள்ளா நிற்பர். You may deny his existence, but when it comes to the question of, Swami, I have some health problem at home, what to do? Chant Vishnu Sahasranama for 48 days, one mandalam. Swami, but to the world I am an Astika. That doesn't matter. That is to the world. You can very well be an Astika in home. At home you are different. Outside in the Madai Pechi is different. What is there? We know it for quite long now. Swami, it's not today. We have been used to it for 60 years. இதே தான் பேச்சு இப்போ. They will all talk about atheism outside, but theism, all Astikyam inside. For a health problem, please chant 48 days. And they have a big wall constructed before their home. Outside the wall, it's all Nastikam. Inside the wall, perfect Astikam. எதுக்குன்னா, I need his names to get cured, Swami. You may talk many things. That is for அதெல்லாம் வேற. ஸோ ஆத்திருகாதகனுக்கும் கை நொந்தால் அம்மே என பிராப்தி உண்டாமா போலே. He also cites an interest. I hate my mother. I should not. I committed an offense. I hate my mother and slap her. அடித்தேன். அடித்த உடனே my hand pains. அம்மா அடித்து வலிக்கிறதோ இல்லையோ. To relieve of the pain, he says, Amma. Amma calls him, hey, you don't like me. Why do you take my name? You don't like me now. I don't like you, mother. Adukku mother. I don't like you, but how can I go without using your name? Even for one who hurts her mother, to even him, the name is more important. He doesn't accept mother, but the name, mother name becomes important to him. He has to use it. மாதృகாதகனுக்கும் கை நொந்தால் அம்மே என பிராப்தி உண்டாமா போலே திருநாமம் சொல்லுகைக்கு சர்வரும் அதிகாரிகள். So you have the right to take God's name. All of us have that right. You go to Ganga. To have a holy bath in Ganga, I rushed. But just before Ganga, I stopped. Swami, what are you waiting for? Just get down, plunge. I said, no, Ganga is too pure. I look very dirty. So I am searching for a well or a small pond so that I can take an adhikara snana. That is, will make me eligible to take snanam in Ganga. அவர் சொன்னார், after all, why do you take snanam in Ganga? To cleanse myself of all my papam. Don't worry. Even today's dirt will be cleansed by the same Ganga. The Ganga that can cleanse you of anadikala papam, will it not cleanse you of today's dirt? இது கொண்டு தனியாக ஏதோ குளத்தை தேடின்னு போகிறேன், பாண்டை தேடிட்டு போகிறேன்னா அதெல்லாம் வேண்டாம், கோ ஸ்ட்ரெயிட் டு கங்காங்கிற மூலியம். ஸோ பகவன் நாமா, you need not earn any, there's nothing called that you are eligible or not, because chanting the name, taking the name makes you eligible. You need not do any other action to get eligibility. You are eligible if you chant. அதே மாதிரி மாத்திருகாதனுக்கு கை நொந்தால் அம்மே என பிராப்தி உண்டாமா போலே திருநாமம் சொல்லுகைக்கு சர்வரும் அதிகாரிகள். திருநாமம் சொல்லுகைக்கு யோக்கியத்தை சம்பாதிக்க வேண்டா. One need not earn anything, you need not equip. No entrance test, Swami. Is there any entrance test? No. Free admission. No fees, no entrance test, free admission. If it's free, Swami, there is some problem. If it is a fees, then it is good. If it's free, it's not good. Appadiyana? No. It's free, but still good. But I think there is a condition that I must know the entire meaning. I must know the great inner meanings of every nama. Only then it will give result. No, you need not know at all. Even if you chant for the sake of chanting, you don't even know the meaning of a single nama. It doesn't matter, you can go ahead. Is it so? Does it give me the required result, Swami? It does. There is a lamp lit. It's fire lamp. My son, who is unaware of the fact that fire will burn, went and touched. He was a 2-year-old son. He didn't know, he went and touched. Fire burnt him. Oh, Swami, it's burned. Ointment ponnum. The son complained, or the father complains that, son, the fire should harm. Fire should hurt only those children who are aware of the fact that fire would harm. அதெல்லாம் பண்ண முடியாது சுவாமி. Is the swabhavam, is the characteristic of a fire that if you touch, it burns. அவ்வளோதானே பண்ணணும். I need not be aware of the fact that fire would burn. Whether I am aware or not, it would burn. Similarly, whether I know the meaning or not, if I take his name, it will give result. அவ்வளோதான் வச்சுக்கணுமே தவிர I need not know the meaning of the names. Instead, if I take the names and use them, certainly they give us result. மாத்திருகாதகனுக்கும் கை நொந்தால் I need not know the meaning. Now, Swami, I have been committing offenses after offenses for about hundreds and thousands of years. Now, how many days should I chant in the future to get rid of all the offenses? Now, to cleanse my dirt, how many days should I? First day enough. First time is enough. கெடுமிடராயவெல்லாம் கேசவாயன்ன நாளும் கொடிவின செய்யும் கூற்றின் தமர்களும் குறுககில்லார். நம்மாழ்வார் in his திருவாய்மொழி in the last 10, in the 10th centum, the first decade, தாள தாமரை தடமணிவயல் திருமோகூர் நாளுமேவி நன்கமர்ந்து நின் அசுரரை தகர்க்கும் தோடு நான்குடை சுரிகுழல் கமலக் கட்கனிவாய் காளமேகத்தை அன்னி மொத்தன் நிலங் கதியே. The second is on Thiruvananthapuram Ananthapadmanabha Swami. There Alvar mentions, take the name of Ananthapadmanabha Keshava once. Kedum idarayavellam kedum. Keshava enna. Don't chant many times. Keshava enna. Just utter, just recite once. Keshava enna idarayavellam kedum. All your blemishes are removed. All your offenses are forgiven. Oh, is it so? How is it possible? There was a dark cave. It was dark for 100 years. I took a lamp, lit that lamp. Then all the darkness, they got together and they represented to me. I have been here for 100 years. Now you have entered. Light the lamp for at least 10 years. Then I will go away. No, you don't have that right. You might have been there for 1,000 years. When the lamp is lit, on that moment, forthwith, you will leave. அவ்வளோதானே முடியும். அதை போல் I might have committed papams for thousands of years. But still, if I take his holy name, that very moment, forthwith, all the papams would be cleansed. அப்படி தான் பார்த்துருக்கோம். இப்போ ஆகவே கெடுமிடராயவெல்லாம் கேசவா என்ன நாளும் கொடுவினை செய்யும். This is precisely why ஆண்டாள் said, ஓங்கி உலகளந்த உத்தமன் பேர் பாடி. More than singing about him, singing his holy name, chanting his name is more important. We chant. So now, we have many instances. We have proved that his nama is a rakshaka, his nama is a bhogya. Bhagavan is a rakshaka and bhogya. So are his names. Not only equal in their glory, but it's much better in their glory. Lastly, before I conclude, let us just tell you this. Kamya karma, nishkamya karma. Do we chant his names with expecting anything from him? Or do we chant without any expectation? Let us begin with an expectation. We can end without an expectation. After all, many would come to a temple with an expectation. They have trouble in life, they come. It may be they may not have had profits or not a good job or some confusion in the family. They didn't get children. He didn't get married. There's some problem, it brings them to a temple. No problem at all. Having come, they must be resolved. The problems must be resolved. So it's resolved. I chant his name. Initially, I requested God, I will chant, I will do 16 rounds, I will do 26 rounds, I will do 48 days of Vishnu Sahasranama. Swami, can you bless me? Can you remove my problem? Yes, don't worry. Do it for 48 days. I do. Nadandurthu. But 48, once these problems are gone, fresh set of problems came. Then I understood, oh, this is like waves in an ocean. I cannot take bath once the waves have stopped. In this samsara, these problems are going to repeat. They are going to be continuous. Let me not worry about them at all. Let me chant his name for the sake of chanting. I won't expect anything in return. I will do it for his happiness. Bhagavan is pleased if I chant. There is one precious gem. That gem came to the possession of a fisherman. There is a gem. A fish ate the gem. Fisherman caught that fish. He cut it open. He got the gem. He doesn't know the value of the gem. It was too precious. It might be a crore or a million. He didn't know. He took it to a Vaira Vyapari, a jeweler. Jeweler knew the real value of that precious gem. He asked him, how much do you want? When the jeweler asks us, we must ask him, how much would you give? And this fisherman said, I want rupees 100, because he needed 100 for that day's square meal. He knew only that much. And he didn't know the real value of the precious gem. So he asked for 100. Vyapari was very happy. Here is 110. Be happy. I have given you 10 more. Go. This Vyapari started polishing the gem. And from this angle, it's so yellowish. From this angle, it is reddish. From this angle, it's pinkish. From the other angle, it's bluish. And every color, the Vyapari added 1 million. He polished from the 8 facets of the diamond, took it to the king of that country. Oh king, I have searched, gone around the globe to get you this precious gem. He told the king. And king said, what is the value? What is the cost price of this gem? No, this is 2 crore rupees. Can you give me? Raja said, why 2 crore? If it's so good, here is 2.5. Take. The Raja looked at it. Yes, this gem is really good. What should I do now? Can I sell it to the king of the neighboring country? He will not do. He will make a pendant out of it, wear it for himself, or gift it to his queen. This is what he would do. So he enjoyed the precious gem for himself. There was one fisherman who bartered it for rupees 50. A jeweler who sold it for 2.5 crore. A king who did not sell, he enjoyed it. This precious gem is Sahasranama, the 1,000 names of God. If you barter it with God for any material pleasure, it's selling it for 50. If you barter it to reach Vaikuntham, it is selling it for 2.5 crore. If you chant for the sake of chanting and to please God, it is very much decorating and using it for myself, not selling. Now the choice is yours. Thank you for attending. So Vishnu Sahasranama is so glorious that we can chant for anything. Shriya Kantaya Kalyana Nidhaye Nidhayertinam Shri Venkata Nivasaya Srinivasaya Mangalam. First of all, my sincere thanks to the administrative body, the trustees of this temple, who have been very kind enough to arrange for this. They have given the place a glorious darshan, and we had a nice time today, a useful time. And the organizers, Vedics Foundation, who were instrumental in making this program possible. My thanks to Shriman Narayanan, Mukundan, Ranganathan Swamy, Venkat Swamy, one and all who have been the Lata Alvar, who are the coordinators of Vedics Foundation here. So my thanks to all. With this, the program in Chicago concludes here. Thank you for being, you have been very attentive. In fact, I could see that many of them were quite attentive. You were able to grasp whatever was told. It's good. You have to raise yourself. You have to learn more. After all, I would have talked about stories and gone off, but still wanted to be a little more technical and philosophical so that you have something to ponder upon. You will have more things to reflect upon. Thank you all. Once again, Mangala Shasana Paraihi, Madacharya Purogamaihi, Sarvaischa Purvair Acharyaihi, Satkritaayastu Mangalam.